This is The Big Story presented by HerbChambers.com.
Hi, I'm Joanna Weiss. I'm a columnist for The Globe, and I'm here to talk about the debut of Conan tonight on TBS. This is a big deal for Conan O'Brien and for TV in general because he's really trying to strike some new ground here. He thought that he had won the holy grail of television hostdom when he got The Tonight Show a little over a year ago, and that turned into a big, giant disaster, largely on the part of NBC, which didn't quite give him a chance to recover from early low ratings and gave him a terrible lead-in with Jay Leno, and then it ended up giving the show back to Jay Leno. So it wasn't all bad for Conan. He got something like $30 million as a nice severance package, but he had lost his dream job and had to reinvent himself. And I think he reinvented himself brilliantly, beyond just growing the beard. You know, he went out on a live comedy tour, which he had never done before. He started, he basically built a cult around himself with the help of his fans. And now he's got a new show trying to break ground on basic cable, 11 o'clock, trying to cut into the Jay Leno audience, trying to do something different from Dave Letterman, and I think he's got a really good chance to make it work. I think he'll probably try to introduce a little bit more of the, maybe a little bit more kind of action away from the desk, because I think that zany sketch stuff is what Conan tends to do best anyway. But I don't think he's necessarily going to reinvent the wheel here. I think he's just going to try to put on the funniest show possible, and I think he's going to try to be funny in a way that he felt he couldn't do in a big, giant, Art Deco studio on NBC at 11:30. Oh, I think it's his dream come true if he beats Leno. I think he really does harbor a lot of resentment toward the guy. You know, some of it fair, some of it unfair. I mean, I think Jay Leno was a little bit vilified in this whole business because, it's business. Jay Leno's job for himself is to have the best job possible. Why wouldn't he still want The Tonight Show? He kind of got pushed out. So, I don't think Jay is necessarily the villain. If I were Conan, I'd be spending more of my energy hating NBC executives, which I'm sure he does. I'm sure he's got the voodoo dolls in his dressing room still. But I do think that if he creams The Tonight Show, which has not been having very good ratings as of late, I think Conan will find a lot of personal satisfaction.